The episode starts with Kunal saying, I realize that your target was someone else. You did this to trap Abir. Magic can happen because of love. I love Abir a lot. Now you will see what I can do for him. Mishti says this isn't love. He says you have always hated Kuhu. She says sorry. You couldn't understand meaning of love till now. Abir plays shank. Everyone prays. Kunal and Kuhu do the aarti. Jaidev plays. Mishti thinks to prove to Kunal that love is powerful than hatred. She goes to attend a call. Meenakshi comes there and thinks Abir will pray for him even today. My sons aren't talking to me. I will see them again. Meenakshi blesses Abir and goes away. Mishti asks Nanu, how are you? Abir is busy, so I came here to check his phone. Nanu asks, why are you doing these things being so young? She says you should have come along. He says Abir didn't tell me. Pull his ears. I will prank Atul now. Abir and Kunal aren't here. So there is no romance. Meenakshi has gone to Ahmedabad. So there is no horror at home. Mishti laughs and sees Meenakshi going. She says, Auntie here. She asks Nanu, what did he say? He says Meenakshi went to Ahmedabad. She says, I will call later. She thinks, did I see wrong? No. I can't be wrong in identifying her. Meenakshi leaves in the car. Abir thinks, where did Mishti go? Kunal turns to see Abir. Mishti says, I'm sure it was Meenakshi. Abir gets Mishti there. Kuhu looks at Kunal. He thinks Abir got Mishti and would like to do aarti with her. He does the aarti and finishes it. Everyone prays. Jasmeet gets a voucher. Kunal says, you can go to spa and relax. You came here for Mishti. You do lot for family. Jasmeet says, you are the best Damayaji. Kunal says, don't forget this. She takes selfie with him. She posts the pic. She goes. He messages lawyer that he is trying to become good son-in-law in front of Kuhu's family. He says, I will get rid of Kuhu. How to get rid of Mishti? Abir sits sad and recalls the childhood moment. Abir takes sweets for Kunal. He says, Ma, I'm not stealing it and just taking it. She says, you are taking it for Kunal. Right. I explained you always. Stealing laddus for Kunal. He doesn't like it. He says he likes laddus. He doesn't like as you scold him. Dad used to say. She says he used to lie to us. He cheated us. He left us. Don't talk about him. At least for Kunal's sake. Kunal doesn't like it. He is younger. He gets worried. Give the sweets to me. She keeps the sweets back and goes. He gets 2 laddus for Kunal and says, it's Dad's blessings for you. Abir says, Dad made me meet you. When I come to you, I feel I came to my dad. I feel you will make me meet my dad. Kunal comes to the room. He asks, what are you doing? She says, I'm confused. You said you don't love me. You wanted me to tell truth to family. What are you doing now? You are being good to Jasmeet. He says, you threatened me that you will insult me publicly. So I have come. I attended puja for Abir's sake. I will tell truth to Jasmeet. She stops it. He pushes her. Her dress sleeve gets torn. She cries. He says, really sorry Kuhu. I didn't mean to do this. She goes. Jasmeet says, Mishti isn't opening the door. I had to go to washroom. He says, you can use my room's washroom. She says, I don't want to disturb Kuhu and Kunal. She is happy. He takes her to room. She gets shocked seeing romantic decorations. He gets shocked seeing Mishti hiding behind curtains. Jasmeet asks what's happening. He says nothing. All this for me. Jasmeet says, I know you are Katrina's big fan. Didn't you hear her son? Mishti runs to washroom. He says, yes. I got inspired by Katrina. Jasmeet says I know you have a GF here. He says no. I'm not normal. She says I doubt. She says you had to go to washroom. Come. He sees Mishti hiding inside. He shouts no. You can't go in. Mishti thinks I should have not come. Jasmeet asks why can't you go? Abir says I didn't flush. Mishti laughs. Jasmeet says I don't want to use this bathroom. She goes. Abir comes to Mishti and asks her to stop laughing. She says sorry. I forgot my manners like you forgot to flush. Shower starts. He smiles. She pulls him under the shower. Iktara plays. He removes her specs and gets close to her. He kisses her. They hug.